Hello lovely people, I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 6 on Project Nhyira. The name depicts itself. It's a blessed project. This project has brought a lot of blessings. Through this project, we've had numerous projects in Kumasi, which I'm yet to share on the channel. And so I'm so super excited, and that is the reason I named it Project Nhyira. Okay, all right, so vividly I've explained the reason for this apartment. And so it's a 2-bedroom apartment on the left from your viewing point, and a 5-bedroom residence on your right. So you can see the 3D has actually projected itself. There are 2 structures on the 3D. The left-hand side is a 2-bedroom apartment. The right-hand side is a 5-bedroom residence. All right, so let's dive into the video. All right, so in episode 5, you saw that we initiated the process of boarding all the pillars, and I indicated the ratio to cement to sand and that of the stone aggregate. Okay, or we can say aggregate. Aggregate means the stones. These ratios are really important, that you have the ratio to cement to sand and aggregate and water. If these things are not mixed properly, you can have 1,000 bags of cement and you still have the poor workmanship turnout. Yes, cement has a water ratio, okay, and has a mixing ratio where you can mix the cement to that of the sand and that of water and then the aggregate. And a bias or unsubstantiated mixing can cause the cement not to function properly. You understand? So here you are, you can see that the beauty of good workmanship, it's exhibiting here. Okay, we've applied the bitumen waterproof coating at the bottom of the foundation, which was not done by the earlier contractor. So we have to dig down to the foundation and apply the bitumen, and then also the pillars cast properly to project the beauty of the house, because those are the holding structures of the entire building. If the pillars are not done properly, your structure, what we call structural deflection, can happen. You understand? So we take pride in ensuring that everything conforms to the drawing, and even though should there be any problem or any errors within the drawing, that can be corrected. All right, so here you can see a pipe. I will explain that pipe later on. The round pillars have been cast. Okay, one is shooting up already, and the one next to it is also there. Okay, so this is very, very important. Using the molds in casting your round pillars or square pillars are very, very important. It shows beauty. And now you can see the pillar is sitting directly on the slab. Are you with me? It's important, and it's very linear. Some people cast these pillars and you see that the pillar is somewhere else and the block is somewhere else. You understand? That is not the best thing to do. So you can see that it is in line. Everything is linear. Okay, yes, it is linear. It has to conform to the square. The square of a building is very, very important. Most people build houses, and when you look at it, it is not square. It is not square at all. Here we notice that per the design, where they position the pipe will have effect on the window. So we're going to do something about it. Okay, so you can see that the pillars have been bored. You see, pillars can usually take a lot of boards, and this time around, because we do not allow the trees to grow properly, and the wawa boards, as we know, that can stay for a long time, this time wawa boards do not last, even though they are expensive. I think for now one wawa board is going for 150 Ghana cedis. 150 Ghana cedis for a wawa board, and plywood is going for 280. I don't know if the reduction in dollar is going to affect it so that it reduces a little bit, but plywood is going for 280 Ghana cedis. It's such an irony. So one pillar is taking about 4 or 5 wawa board. So when you're doing an estimate, wawa board is on the increase, because now that we're doing this project, the client will have to wait, save up some money, and then come back. By the time she comes back, these wawa boards might have gotten rotten. You understand? They might be weak. If you remove them and put them somewhere, bugs will come and eat it. You can put how do you call it? Cover it up. When you cover it up, you before you realize, termites have eaten all the wood. I don't know what is happening to the wood industry now. Before, wawa board can stay for a long time, but now that is not the case. So every given time you have to buy a wawa board. Every given time. If you're not careful, people will remove it and use it as firewood. You understand? So it makes preparing estimate now have become very tedious, because you have to be very strategic, such that by the time the funds are made available, you can get existing wawa boards and buy some and add to it and manage. If not, you have to buy large sums of wawa board all the time. You understand? So here the client requested we take full measurement of the plot so that she can know the exact measurement of her land. So whether or not other people's have encroached, or she had rather encroached on other people's land, we want to find out. Okay, and how much space is left for her, so that going forward, if she has to do the fencing, she will do the fencing and secure the land properly. So that's exactly what we are doing for her. Okay, so apparently the overall work has been done to the final stage, where pillars, cars, bitumen also done to protect the building from capillary action. Okay, and then also the plumbing materials, as I did mention, we use pressure pipes. Okay, PPR. Okay, cement, we're using 42.5R throughout the entire project. Okay, from concrete casting to block laying. You understand? Yes. Round pillars have been cast. Okay, and all of these are things that I'm mentioning, so that you take key interest in those areas, such that when you intend to project manage your dream house, you will know exactly how to go about it. But it is important that you have knowledge about what you're doing. If you don't, it makes you make room for a lot of mistakes. And that is one thing I found fascinating about a lot of people. They want to become their own contractors, but they don't have knowledge about construction. And so that you give room for people to use other means to, temper with your eye. Yeah, so I think we're having issue with drainage here as well. Okay, so but from here the measurement was taken to ascertain from the far end up to this side whether we are getting our 70 feet or it's 80 feet. Okay, and I always like the old measurement where we had 100 by 100. It gives you the chance to be able to position your house properly, have enough space for future prospects. But this recent times 70 by 100 is really not helping at all. It's really not helping. Assuming we have 100 by 100, my goodness, I would have utilized my plot such a way that I can build even the tallest building in the world. I can even build it there. Yeah, I'm a good manager of plot. If you watch my house, the way I was able to manage that plot and build that house there, you know that this man is an Ewe man. I'm from the Volta region. Yes. Meniate Papa. So I'm a good manager of land. I don't usually waste land. I believe in preservation. So I did my best, because I know buying the plot was extremely expensive. And so why would I just put the house anywhere and just waste it? I need to be very strategic. Yes, I need to be very strategic. So here we are working on the residence, okay, footings, and then also the fencing for the entire house is also being secured, as you've seen. This is a gutter at the back. There's a gutter at the back of the building. So I believe that hopefully the fencing, either we have to redo the fencing or see if we can improvise the fencing to prevent any capillary action, since there's going to be a lot of water, running here at the back. Okay, so pipes have been provided such that should any water gather on the left hand side, the water will go through the pipe and pour on the extreme right hand side and go away. So that's a gutter. There's a stream right there. Okay. So you can see that this building, there's a lot taking place there. You see, the capillary action is eating the wall. It's really eating the wall. This man has done a retaining at the bottom. There's a concrete at the bottom. So I believe our client should also do the same to safeguard the fence wall to avoid any future collapse of the fence wall. So lovely people, this is what I do. My name is Mr. Bright Antonio. I am the CEO of B&C Constructions. Okay, my mobile number is on the screen. You can WhatsApp me, text me, video call me, and we can get talking. I prepare estimate, okay, and I charge you for the estimate. And then also we build houses for people. We have boreholes, we have carpenters, we have both from construction to the finishing. All these artisans are available and we can assist you in any way. Okay, reach out to me and let me know how you would want me to assist you. From me, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.